Hey guys, it's Fujiewen or Jimmy. And you know what? Two 15 full minute videos right after each other really drain you and start to make your voice be really tired from talking. But you know what? I'm gonna go for another 15-minute video if I can, or even shorter. So maybe my third or final video of the night at 10:30 at night would be either the I see if you didn't watch my other videos, and I don't really blame you or anything. Um, for RSOD, should Sony should do that? What I'm saying is RSOD is like when you get this big red screen and you can't do anything on your PS3 anymore. If you try to put it in restore mode, it doesn't do anything. And if you just try to launch right into the XMB, which is the main menu, you can't do anything. All you can do that's on it is to eject a disk. That's it. Um, which doesn't really do much. I mean, I got RSOD, um, which by the way symbol it stands for red screen of death. Um, I guess that's just kind of the way the culture version of the society, the way it does it, like red screen of death, red ring of death, yellow light of death. It's always like death, death, death. So anyway, so that like just one day, and essentially what happened was I was just playing a random game, whatever, like it was Medal of Honor or whatever. It's a crap game, don't buy it. I just rented it from Blockbuster, don't worry about it. And then I just take it out, return it, and 2 days later I just go back to see if I can just play a little Mass Effect 2. You know, whatever, just chill. And you know what? Big red screen saying, sorry, failure. Or it just pretty much said error, like, it just said like, error, please contact Sony support set. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's just like I plugged something in wrong. Like, because I got the red ring of death one time on the Xbox 360. Because the power cord was not plugged in the right way, so I'm like, all right, that's fine, whatever. So I unplugged the power cord, see if that worked. Didn't work. Try changing the power cord because there's a universal power cord. I never released the same one for the PS3. So yeah, that didn't really end up well. That didn't work. So I take out the hard drive, put a new hard drive. That didn't do anything. I took out both hard drives to launch it. Nothing happened. Didn't do anything else. Putting system restore mode or restore mode, that didn't do anything. Try going to the XMB, which is the home screen, like just launching it, didn't do anything. Try putting a game in, launching it, like put the game in, and then turn it on, didn't do anything. So essentially, I've tried everything before I called Sony, see what I could do, just general knowledge. Try to think on the power on off switch. This is the fat version, by the way. I'm not sure if the slim version has this issue. Anyway, so I'm like, all right, this is hopeless. I'll just call Sony. So they're like, yeah. After talking to the lady, it's like, yo, lady, what's up, man? I got this big red screen on my PS3 in like multiple languages. And the funny thing is, I don't think English is on the first page of this. Like, it's like 3 screens of random languages I don't care about. I mean, I recognize Chinese and Japanese, and even Yiddish. I don't know Yiddish. Don't worry, but just thought I thought. And English, but it was English on the second page. Just kind of funny. So at first I couldn't figure like what's wrong. Um, so whatever that happened, and the so I'm like call lady. It's like hey reception lady, what's up? And paraphrase of course is what I would say. Uh, and I'll be like, yo, what's up, lady? And be like, all right, can I have your serial number? And then after like 5 minutes of reciting the same serial number to the stupid lady, she's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, continue. And be like, yeah, this red screen. I'm like, oh yeah, your PS3 has like a red screen. It's like a fatal error or whatever. And I'm like, oh, well, not she didn't say fatal error, which I think is a fatal error in something. I don't know what. And I asked her, okay, can you tell me what's wrong with this? Like, oh yeah, I don't have the security clearance to tell you. I'm like, oh god, just tell me what's wrong with it. I mean, just to let me know. But apparently she didn't have the privilege to tell me, or she didn't know. I don't know. Um, so that was kind of annoying, really annoying as hell. And so I'm like, all right, do you want? And then she's like, this is what I'm getting to in the video is that. And then she was like, well, you can send it in for $100. And I'm like, oh, $100 to fix the console that's barely over a year old. And I'm like, I asked my dad, like, do you want to help me pay for this, or do you want to pay for it? I'm like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, yeah, that's all right. And I just come back down to the lady and be like, yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna do it because I don't feel like it's necessary for me as a consumer to have a console just barely over a year, and it gives me a fatal error message, and you guys can't have the. This is like literally what I said to her, saying you don't have the you don't have the decency of even giving the customer the ability to um just even to get a free fix on it. Yeah, it's like so. I was like, you go tell the manager, you have a really pissed off customer right now. Well, I said PO'd, but I said like pretty much that's what PO means. Pissed off customer right now, and they just spent They spent $300 last year on this console, and now it's broken, and then they have to spend an extra $100 to fix it. I mean, quite honestly, that is bullshit. Okay, that's just absolute bullshit. I mean, that just shouldn't happen. You shouldn't. I shouldn't have to spend as a consumer since I bought it. I mean, the limited warranty should cover that. The 5-year limited warranty. I mean, what does a limited warranty cover? Nothing. I mean, apparently, if you void the warranty, like when you open up the PS3 or whatever, that voids your warranty. And I'm like, all right, so it's the warranty. If you take off that sticker, they won't fix it, but yet you're paying them to fix it anyway, which is kind of ridiculous in every single way. So what do you guys think? I mean, should Sony be able to charge you when you didn't do anything wrong to your PS3 whatsoever, and it just randomly happens? Should you have to spend $100? And I say no. I mean, you spend you spend $300 on it, plus all the extra fees you get with it, the games, the controllers, etc., and then it just doesn't work. I mean, to me, I mean that's all right. $100 compared to $300. I mean, sure, I'll take that any day. But just the thought that they're making you charge to fix it, even though you're still under their freaking warranty. Why can't they fix that? Or better yet, instead of like, even having this warranty and having this thing happen, just fix the damn PS3. Make it work. Have a 6 months delay to the console coming out. I don't care. I mean, sure, I'll probably care when I want it, and I have to wait 6 more months. But at the time that it breaks after a year, I'll be like, oh yeah, it's better than waiting 6 months and lasting it for 7 years versus 1 year. I mean, the N64 isn't my original console, but even still, that thing still works. Okay, I have 2 of them because we lost one. Actually, no, we didn't lose one. What happened was, I had 2 brothers, and we always wanted to play the N64 when we were younger, so we bought 2 of them so both of us could play at the same time on 2 different TVs. Yeah. Go figure. So we have 2 of them. They both work flawlessly. They still work. And that thing's over like 10 years old easily. Our GameCubes still work. All of them, well, except for the one that my friend Aiden, well, he wasn't even a friend, he's a jerk. Aiden, who threw it down the stairs. I mean, obviously that's going to break a console. Like, a flight of stairs, they kept on bouncing, like, oh, God. Anyway. I mean, besides that one breaking, yeah. It seems like all the new consoles just seem to break. I mean, I never sent in my 360 when it broke because I didn't get the red ring of death, so I couldn't send it in. It was an uncovered problem. It was a disk read error because it happened when my brother bought the intercooler. He didn't know. No one knew. The intercooler, which takes the old intercooler. I wouldn't suggest getting the version 2 one of it. Just don't. But on the original Xbox. No, the original 360 version, the fat version of the 360, you would have this extra fan on it to help it cool down. Even though it made it overheat because it took the power from the main fans, and they have 3 mini ones, so it didn't cool down the processor and everything, and melted the interior of the console, and it just didn't read anything. I mean, sooner or later it probably would have just melted completely, but it just got to the point where it just had like failure in the disk drive. So like, all right. So we got a new 360, but so I don't even know what the warranty over the X and Microsoft. I mean, this is the same thing with Microsoft. If they make you spend X amount of money to fix it, $20 is okay for like shipping and everything. I mean, at least Sony gives you free shipping, at least. But I mean, if Xbox makes you pay, or Microsoft makes you pay like $100 plus to fix your console, that really isn't your fault. That's their stupid design issue. Then that's their fault. It's their fault for making a bad design flaw. It's their fault, and it's their responsibility to help their customers out and fix it for themselves. I mean, who cares? I mean, they make these things for like of what I understand of marketing, it's like it's like $20 to make these consoles like maximum, and then they sell it out for like I don't even know how much that's 20 divided by 3. I don't know. Let's do the counter app applications. No, that's the wrong one. Count. Okay. If you have 300 divided by like 20, and this is like max marketing growth, that's 15 times the make you're selling. So you're getting huge ass profits. If you have this for every 5 consoles, it's not gonna do anything. If you have to cost $100 to fix it, it doesn't matter. Who cares? I mean, I know Sony might not be the top shape, but probably is. I mean, I don't know. The economy is not good, but who cares? Anyway, they just shouldn't be able to do that to you. That's just not good. It's just you can't do that. I mean, like I'm saying, like what do you guys think? I mean, should Sony be able to charge, or game companies be able to charge when you send it in, even though it's covered under the limited warranty? I guess limited kind of tells you that it's, in a way, but limited normally means that like if you do the damage, they're not going to cover it for you. And when you get a warranty, they don't ask questions, so you're just kind of like that. So I mean, I honestly can't tell you. I have a strong feeling that the customer should not need to do that. Now that may just be bogus because I don't want to pay, but I mean, what do you guys think? Should they do that? I mean, what's the benefit from them doing that? I mean, I even just did the math. I mean, of what I understand, it's like I think I mean $20 I think is being pretty nice about how much they cost. I think it's like $15 to create this stuff, or something like that, or 10 maybe. But they sell them out. By the end of it, they get like max profit. That's where the video game industry is so like recession proof. But anyway, because people are willing to pay. But so they're getting max profit. So they get like what, 1 out of every 5 maybe. I mean, if it's 1 out of every 5, I mean, sure, go fix it for free. If it's every single customer, you gotta come out with a new version for your console. Okay, that's just how it works. If you have every single one going with RSOD, fatal error, whatever, yellow light of death, or whatever type of huge general cause of destruction over your console, they need to fix that ASAP. People who suffered from that, who spent the initial money on their console, either, first off, should get a repair on that one right away, or second one is when they release that second version of it, they send that out for free. That's what I'm saying. That's the policy that should happen. That's for me. And it's their fault for screwing up that far, and they shouldn't have done that in the first place. But what do you guys think? Like a third time, like I'm always doing. And, rate, comment, and subscribe. I don't really care about the subscribe, just comment. That's all that matters to me today. To fujiewen. And I'm fujiewen, and I'm trying to mimic Philip DeFranco right now. Yeah, I'm not that good. But anyway, have a nice day, guys. And just chill, I guess. Chill.